Yesterday major thing is, sir, whenever I click on edit operation here, let me complete today code at any cost. Let me finish off because day 3 no. So whenever I selected edit, so with that edit URL pattern, we are adding one parameter and sending. That URL pattern, we are adding one parameter and sending. What is that parameter means? P code we are adding and sending. So whenever we add that product code C11 to the URL pattern and we are sending. That is known as a URL rewrite. The process of adding parameter value to servlet URL pattern and sending from one servlet to another servlet. You can call it as URL rewrite process. So that code is available here, not product code. Employee ID is available here. Using that employee ID, we are searching one employee details from the array list. That is collection framework. We are searching one employee details here. Whenever the employee details has been found based on employee ID, we are passing that employee object to JSP. Our employee object to JSP. The JSP is displaying the details like this: basic salary, HRA, and DA. All of it clear? Right. There we stopped it. Yesterday evening I have no time to add the notes. I added. Okay, right. So here, let me go there and continue and finish off it, because editing only our option actually. Their logic is huge. For that part only this many days I constructed and came. Edit and update. We are going to update in the bean object. From there we are updating the database. Remember this. The logic pattern you have to practice. So for that, before going into this logic, view all employees servlet. In view all employees servlet, we are forwarding to view all employees.jsp. View all employees.jsp. View all employees.jsp. Here edit is available. Here edit. This edit URL pattern added with one parameter EID and eb.getEID. So whatever the parameter we added, the parameter will come and available in one servlet here. Edit employee servlet. Edit employee servlet. Edit employee servlet. This is edit employee servlet. In this edit employee servlet, if session available, we are bringing that ID outside from the request, and from this array list, we are taking one object outside, one bean object outside, and we are comparing with the ID. Wherever the comparison comes, immediately we are adding that employee bean object to request and stopping the loop and forwarding the control to JSP. Whenever you forward the control to edit employee.jsp, this edit employee.jsp, taking that employee bean. Yesterday I written this wrongly, error came for me, you observed. So you must names you have tried correctly. So E bean, we are taking employee bean. Through that employee bean, we are displaying in the form tag here. Can you see this form tag? So when you are entering your HRA, you must enter HRA. You must enter HRA from 1 to 100. Some HRA. DA also you must enter from 1 to 100. You must enter. Means 61%, 62%, 51%. Recently, your government announced for your TSRTC 21 fitment. Some other NGOs they have announced 30 fitment. It is nothing but 30% of their basic salaries will be added. So that they call it. They had their own terminology. They use it roughly. We are calculating rough calculation. We are doing some model calculation. We are doing. So enter HRA. That is HRA. Right. So like this. Right. Now we have to continue from here today. Sir, whenever I edit here, basic salary, after few years, the basic salary will be updated. Your basic salary changed. Imagine basic salary became some 40,000 it became. 40,000 it became. So your HRA also same may be there, changes may occur. So here HRA has been changed to some 92 or already 93 I given, roughly. So 94 I am giving. I am giving the DA already 61. I am giving 65 roughly. So these are the changes I made. Whenever I made a changes, I clicked on update employee. Whenever I click on update employee, now the control will come here. So update employee servlet. Update employee servlet. Update employee servlet. Update. Now the control will come from here to here. This is post request only. This is post request. Whatever the updations you've done, that updations will be available here. So updations will be available here. That is request. So basic salary came as 40,000 and basic salary came as 40,000. HRA came as 94%. DA came as a 65%. Understood now? Now the changes must occur. Whenever you want to make it changes, whenever you want to make a change, you must make the change in the beans. You have to make the change in the beans. Whenever I want to make a change in the bean, sir, there are n number of employees available. Sir, which employee I must change it? Whenever I must know which employee must be changed, employee ID also must come. Yes or no? Na? Employee ID also must come from here to here. Sir, how you will send employee ID? Because you had 3 HTML form tags given. Employee ID, how you will send it? You are going to send the employee ID through hidden form field now. You are going to send the employee ID using what now? Hidden form field. Anyway, hidden form field will not display the data to web browser, but in the background it carries the data and go. So I am introducing hidden form field here. Hidden form field I am introducing. Anyway, basic salary I am showing to you. You are editing. HR I am showing to you. You are editing. DA I am showing to you. You are editing. But I must send the employee ID also. How I will send employee ID now? I will take one input. Input type is equal to hidden. I will take. Input type is equal to hidden and name is equal to EID. Anyway, name only know that now. Name is equal to EID, employee ID. Value is equal to value is equal to expression tag eb employee bean dot get eid. I am changing. So I am sending one hidden form field. All of you observe this now. So I am assigning the employee ID to one name known as EID. I am keeping it as hidden from the user. He can see only these three you can see for editing. Background, what I am holding, you cannot see. So whenever I submit the data, what happened now here? EID is equal to C11 also will come. EID is equal to C11 also will come. Employee code also will come. User cannot see it, but whenever I submit the data will come here. So EID is equal to C11. It will come in the form of hidden form field. It will come. All of you understood this? Yes or no to me? Right. Now using that employee ID, I am going to check one employee details from the array list. I'll make that employee ID available here. Sorry, employee being available here. I'll edit it. All of you got this point, right? For that, first you have to do the session no sir. So HS is equal to 0x44 or something I given. 0x55 HS and array list address 0x88 0x55. Right here HS is equal to 0x55. We are going to access array list is equal to AL is equal to 0x88. We are going to get these two first inside. All of you understood this? Yes or no? No? Right. Now see. After this one, I'll write the code up to here, then I'll add the remaining. Again. Now I'm starting with update employee servlet. Update employee servlet dot java. Update employee servlet dot java. Update employee servlet dot java. Right click on test. New class. Update employee servlet. Click on finish. Running on URL pattern update. So import java.io. Import java.util because array list is coming. Import Jakarta dot servlet. So import Jakarta dot servlet dot annotation anyway. Import Jakarta dot servlet dot http at the rate of web servlet double quotes slash update. Now extends from http servlet protected void do post of http servlet request req http servlet response res throws servlet servlet exception and IO exception. at the rate of override. So first you have to access the session here. HTTP session HS is equal to req dot get session of false. If that HS equal to null, here req dot set attribute message is equal to session expired. Session expired. So here req dot get request dispatcher forward the control message dot JSP dot forward request and response. Here bring that employee ID first inside string. Through hidden form field it came string employee ID is equal to req dot get parameter of EID. Then get that array list inside array list holding employee bean. AL is equal to array list holding employee bean. Here session HS dot get attribute of array list a list. Now array list came and it came. You have to check each bean, you have to check it. All of you got this point now? Each bean you have to check it. Before that, if you want to calculate, you can calculate. Sir, I want to bring basic salary. Bring it. First, you take them and calculate and keep it. If not, so here integer dot parse int of req dot get parameter of here. What is it now? Basic salary. HRA actually. HRA means you write as HR, you write. Not HRA, no, this one. That's percentage is coming. If not, int H is equal to integer dot parse int. We are entering in the form of float value, no? Float. Float dot parse float req dot get parameter of HRA. So here float D is equal to float dot parse float req dot get parameter of DA. Now you have to calculate HRA and DA separately. Yes or no? Na? HRA should be calculated. So float HRA is equal to percentage. No, I will calculate percentage now. Sir, H into basic salary. S into basic salary divided by 100. So float DA is equal to here D into basic salary divided by 100. So already it is available, one float value is there, even then you convert it like this. So no need to convert actually, because one float value is there, no, it will come. So basic salary, HRA, DA, they are ready now. Now this data should be updated in the beans. That's the target. Okay, right. Now array list came. From that array list, iterator working on employee bean. it is equal to al dot iterator, while it dot as next end of loop. Here employee bean eb is equal to employee bean it dot next. So you have to match that employee bean. If eid dot equals of eb dot get employee id. If it is matched, we found the employee id. End of if. All of understood this right now? You can find it. So if you found it, what you'll do now? Sir, if I find it, eb dot set. You have to set the basic salary or not? We are changing. Set basic salary. We are changing the basic salary. eb dot set HRA. We are changing HRA. EB dot set DA. We are sending the DA. Suppose here C is equal to, sorry, EID is equal to C11. Sorry, here EID is equal to C11. We are taking this data. Now C11, the C11 is matched with one object. This object is matched or not now? When this object is matched, all of you understood this? Say sir no to me, right? This object is matched, then this is updated. Basic salary updated, HRA updated, DA updated. So the data is updated in the bean. Sir, basic salary will become 40,000. Some HRA will become some 25 or 26,000 roughly. And DA will become definitely 17,000 will become roughly. Roughly I'm putting, right? It is updated. We updated in the bean only, not in the database. Updation must occur in the bean. Once updation has been occurred, already the bean object reference is available with us only. Already reference is with us. Now take DAO. Your DAO is available or not now? Take DAO. DAO will be there. Take DAO. Pass this object as parameter to DAO. So take this DAO here, right? Now this update servlet will take the support of DAO. Update employee DAO. It will take. Return type is int. Return type is int update. I am passing that update. Employee bean EB. I am passing this. Whatever the employee bean I taken, this employee bean. That edited employee bean address is there, no? 0C1, that address will be passed. 0C1, the address will be passed. 0C1, the address will be passed. 0C1, because that object only updated, right? This object I am passing. I changed that object. That object I am passing parameter to your update. All of you understood this? Say yes or no to me. Louder I want. Because I kept in a separate class this one. This pattern you should understand. Running my program not important. Soft copy is coming, copy paste, the program will run. So running not matters here. If it is running, don't feel happy because the soft copy is coming. but the pattern you are catching or not. You are sitting this much of days here to see the pattern only. No, sir, give notes means why class? My soft copy is already available. You can run and run it. But that is not the matter. The pattern, I also must write somewhere. This pattern I should follow. What is the pattern now? Sir, whenever I clicked on edit, with that edit one employee code came. Based on that employee code, I brought that object. Understand? I displayed. Whenever I displayed the data, the user updated, employee or admin updated. With that updated, I am sending one hidden form field in the form of EID. Now the control goes to one servlet known as update employee servlet. This update employee servlet, taking that employee ID, taking that array list, using that employee ID, finding the employee bean, and changing that, making the changes in that bean. After making the changes in that bean now, that bean address I am passing as parameter to one DAO. What you observed here now, object different, reference different, variable different, object will not move. We are reusing the address and coming. I am passing that address location as parameter here. Now let us construct employee, update employee DAO first. Update employee DAO first. Let me construct this. Then I'll come back and conclude your servlet. Update employee DAO, because I must use in my program now. Here I am stopping this servlet. Here I must write one line. Before writing that line, I am doing employee, update employee DAO. Right click on test, new, and class. So update employee DAO. Update employee DAO. Update employee DAO. Update employee DAO.java. Now I am writing. Right click. Written no employee update. Here import java.sql. Here return type of update is one integer value, no? So k value will come. So here taking public int k is equal to 0, public int update employee bean, one address coming here, employee bean EB is coming. Now return return k inside try catch e dot print stack trace. Here connection con is equal to db connection dot get con. So prepared statement ps is equal to con dot prepared statement. Here insert query, update query. So update employee only, no, update employee 159 set basic salary is equal to comma HRA is equal to, you have to change HRA, no, HRA is equal to DA is equal to, these are the changes happening or not now? Sir, what about total salary, sir? Total salary must be updated or not now? So total salary, I forget it there here. So it must be updated. Total salary also, no sir. Total salary also must be updated. I'll calculate there. Where? Based on what now? Based on employee ID is equal to. So how many parameter indexes available now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is the reason we spend more time in JDBC. Again, we cannot draw the diagram, that visual should come. That is the reason we spend more time in JDBC. I only will spend more time in JDBC. After me, all tool trainers only for you. They'll connect it, they'll connect it and run it. What happened internally, nobody will say. After my room, nobody will say what happens internally. You only should search it. You only should learn it. The tools trainers never say. The framework trainers never say. They'll say the process to run, process to link, process to that only they'll say. They'll say how to link tool. They'll say. But internally, what happens, you never expect. Don't expect that code from them. I only should show manually for you. No other choice. So update employee 59. Let me cross check that column names first, whether I am using column names correctly or not here. Sir, employee 59. Where is this? Employee 59. I am using bsal, hra, da, total salary, eid. Column names correct. So I must set the value now. Parameter index 1, parameter index 2, parameter index 3, parameter index 4, parameter index 5. I must set the data from the bean now. Already I have updated the data in the bean now. So what I'll do now, EB, not EB, PS dot set int, basic salary, set int, parameter index 1 here, EB dot get basic salary, the updated value available in that object. Now PS dot set float, parameter index 2. So EB dot get HRA. You are getting from the bean and loading into prepared statement object. PS dot set float, parameter index 3 now. So EB dot get DA. Now total salary, PS dot set float, parameter index 4. Now EB dot get total salary. I must get it. Finally EID, PS dot set string ID, parameter index 5 now. EB employee bean dot get employee ID. All of you understood up to here now, right? From that bean, what are the updations happened? I'm bringing that values and giving to prepared statement object. When I'm drawing the prepared statement object, I asked you to visualize. There one fields available, we are loading. Today I'm loading the data from bean object to prepared statement object I'm loading. So K is equal to PS dot execute update. Execute update. All have understood this code now, right? Now go back to employee here. So total salary must be calculated here. All you calculated, total salary not calculated. Total salary is equal to basic salary plus HRA plus DA. You have to calculate the new total salary now. All changed. But you have to set in the bean or not now. EB dot set total salary. Here I am setting, there I am accessing. What you observed here now? All object controls are going on. Object loadings are going on. Now once the bean object updated here, I must give the bean object to here now. Whenever I want to pass bean object here now, I must create object for update employee DAO. I am creating object. See there. Here internally, inside that if condition, if K is equal to here, K is equal to new update employee DAO dot update pass EB. It will give one value or not now, K value. When the K value is, if that K value is greater than 0, then REQ dot set one attribute. What is the message here now? Sir, message is employee updated successfully. Updated successfully. Updated successfully. Here, anyway, the bean object updated. Through this, your database also updated. Break. Why break now? We are running the loop or not now? I said no, there are 200 records means by 10th record the match came means remaining you must not run, you must stop it. If you run it, what happen? Unnecessarily execution time will be increased. I am stopping the loop. Now the data, this message added to request. Once you come out of your loop now, pass it. What will pass it now? Sir, I must send a message to one JSP. Here to here, one K value is coming. Who is doing the maximum work now? Servlet is doing the maximum work. From here, the output will come. Right. Here, update employee dot JSP. Update employee dot JSP. So what is output? We are going to print here now. The output is here. Page belongs to anyway. Page belongs to admin. Then message you have to display that. So employee updated successfully. Below this, if you want to see again, view all employees. If you want to see again, you can see view all employees and log out. In that view all employees only option is coming or not now? In view all employees only option is coming. So this is the output you are expecting now. Add employee, view all. Forget it. Add employee also will come. You can add employee, view all employees and log out. Right, is output. Now update employee.jsp. Update employee.jsp. Here forward req dot get request dispatcher. This is update employee dot jsp dot forward request and response. Right. All of you understood this logic? Yes or no? No. Everybody should sit at home and learn this logic. Right? This is very important logic. Updating bin, updating database. Okay, right. Now, update employee.jsp. Update employee.jsp. So right click on web app, new JSP, update employee.jsp. Update employee.jsp. So here import is equal to test dot star. Here scriptlet. So take that bean inside. Admin bean AB is equal to admin bean session dot get attribute a bean. Get the message. String message is equal to request dot get attribute some message. Right. Now you have to display it now. So out dot print ln here page belongs to admin here ab dot uh, get first name here message out dot print ln some message below that anchor tags a add employee because he's admin no add employee href is equal to here employee I forget the code. So add employee. Where is this? Add employee. Employee dot html. Employee dot html. Now here view all employees. Here href is equal to view logout logout where href is equal to logout. Right. All of you understood up to here? Right. Okay. So let me run the program up to here. So add employee. Here employee view logout. Okay. So let me run the program here. Whether it is updating or not, you have to cross check. Anyway, you can see the output here only. So right click, run as, run on server, click on finish. Admin mjedu672 login view all employees. So edit employee. I am changing it to some 40,000. This I am changing to 94. 94. This I am changing to 65. Update employee. Employee updated successfully. View all employees. Here change it or not now here. Of course, here 37,000 and 1 lakh something came. All of you understood this? Right. So this updation happened anyway. Bean is updating. So updation happened in the database or not, you have to cross check. SQL command line. System and manager. Now select star from employee 59. So the changes occurred here no 40,000 and 37,000 is your HRA and 26,000 is DA. Total is 1 lakh something. Right. All of you understood the pattern? Right. We are updating in the bean. From there we are updating. Okay, right. for you, here one delete option is there. Yes or no? No? Louder. That is assignment. Same, no? If we click on delete, the employee ID should come. Based on that employee ID, you have to search that bean in the array list. Delete that bean from the array list. Remove operation is there for you on array list. Using that remove method, you delete that bean in the array list. Then you delete the bean in the database. If you got this point now, you have to delete it. First, you have to delete the bean in the array list. Then you have to delete the record in the database. That is the operation. You can do no. Sound not coming. Right. Now I'll go with the logout. Last one. Okay, right. Because major logics I given already. Major things I given to you. Okay, right. I am concentrating on logout. So if I click on logout here, sir, we are clicking on logout. Whenever I click on logout, logout servlet, logout. Control is post request, sorry, get request, because anchor tag no, right, get request. So nothing is available in the request object. Okay, right. Check the session anyway. Now I am writing logout servlet. Under test, new class logout servlet, logout servlet. So import java.io, import jakarta.servlet, import jakarta.servlet.annotation, import jakarta.servlet.http at the rate of web servlet of /logout. Tomcat server unable to start. The problem is with URL patterns. I'm repeatedly saying. Okay, right. So how I am typing very slowly, more than be patient must be there for you. I am only typing 3 days. Listening also, some people are not having patience. Job needed, no. If anybody trying to prepare a resume and go to one interview, before that think, Venkatesh Maipati sir given one assignment, whether you done it by your own or not. First you think it. Then you judge yourself and go forward. If you cannot do this assignment by your own, why to go to interview then? Understood the statement what I am making? I am speaking frankly only, nothing hiding here. If I don't filter also, somebody will filter, you know. If today not, tomorrow it will be there. If not tomorrow, day after tomorrow it will come out. But one day you have to come out, no. So one assignment I am sitting since this 1.5 month, maybe 29th Jan we started. Almost 1.5 month we reached. In this 1 month, many things happen. One small assignment pattern is coming. Object flavors, visualizing, loading. So some codes I am writing. My intention, only servlet code I am taking. I am not taking other codes. Only servlet logics only I am taking. Only that logic pattern only I am taking. The logic patterns you also should write. Business logic, that only. Sir, yes, sir, I am visualizing one object there, I am updating there, I am calling it. Then who will think? Developer only should think. So that assignment you must do by your own at any cost. Right? Remember the statement what I made. Why means after me all frameworks, all tools only. And your role is full stack Java developer role. Company will expect more from you. Whenever you keep your resume as full stack developer, all rounder you are. When you are all rounder, you must do everything. No, full stack Java developer means all rounder in the project. You are applying a role for all rounder. I am a all rounder role. Can't I write this code, sir? I can write it. Judge yourself. I am making a statement because now ball is out of your court. Over. Remaining all small things. Conclusion of syllabus. That's all. If I want, I'll do painting work, alignment, color. I can do. Major code came no. Remaining all I can align it. I can use one table tag. I can align it. I can take one script. I can do one validation. HRA must be only 2 digits. Phone number must be only 10 digits. Username must be that. All validation script will write. If you don't write also, give that form to your friend who is learning UI full stack. Sir, my friend, in my hostel, my friend is there, sir, UI full stack. Give him assignment. You take my forms and edit it. You will do and do it. Bring that in, attach it. That only in real-time company. Some UI section people will do, you will connect it. So that you no need to concentrate on that point. Why I am speaking means the ball came out of your court already. Over. Because that major logics beams you are controlling, DAOs you are controlling, JCFs you are controlling, JSP you are controlling, layers not available in my hand. Over. The syllabus concentrate on these layers only. So major part over here. The last part here, control is coming to logout. This is get request. Protected void do get HTTP servlet request REQ HTTP servlet response RES throws servlet exception IO exception here. Somewhere I made a spelling mistakes here. How spelling mistake is there here? Any spelling mistake is there? Right, override and check it. Override. Automatically error came or not now? There is a override technique that only. If you don't write override, it takes a new method. If you write, it will say error is available. Protected void do get HTTP servlet request, HTTP servlet response. Sorry, you forget it extends here. HTTP servlet. Now here. Session. Access the session. HTTP session. HS is equal to REQ dot get session of false. If that HS equal to null, session expired. Expired session you cannot log out now. So REQ dot set attribute message as session expired. Session expired. Here logout REQ dot set attribute. What is the message here now? Admin logged out successfully. Logged out successfully. Logged out successfully. Before that, before logging out successfully, how to log out means here one method is there in session. Can you see this method? Invalidate. Now lastly, whenever he clicks on logout, we developers must write hs.invalidate. You want to go out. So hs.invalidate here. hs.invalidate means session destroyed. But before destroying the session, if you see the diagram, sir, the session object, what is sitting in the top there? Session object. You are destroying this session. When you are destroying here, two attributes available or not now? One is array list link is there. One is admin bin link is there. Remove that. Remove them and destroy it. So remove them. So here, before destroying, hs dot remove attribute. Attribute is a bin. You have to remove. Now hs dot remove attribute. Attribute is now a list. Whenever you remove the addresses from the bin now, that objects will become anonymous objects. Automatically they'll be destroyed. So this is invalidate. Whether if or else. The control will go to message.jsp only, the control will go. req dot get request dispatcher message dot jsp dot forward request and response. Now let me do this. Log out. Run on server, click on finish. Login. MZU672 login and log out. Logged out successfully came or not now? Understood? Louder. This program, up to now, whatever you done it, that should be under your control. Means instead of copying the program, if you type it, it will be clear, because what you are typing, clarity will come. If you copy it, what you copied also you don't know. So one or two students are coming to me already. What you done means I don't know, sir, what I done. Error coming, you correct the error, I'll go. I don't know what it is. Many people are coming to me. I copied, I'm running. Error rectified by me or mentor. Somebody has to rectify the error. Rectify the error, he'll be happy and go. Not happy and learn that statement. You're understanding what I'm speaking? Right. If you hurt it also, I'll speak like this one. Why hurting? Your duty is that only, no? All need 10 lakhs plus only, no? Yes or no? Na? Oh, louder voice. 10 lakhs plus, how you must be there? Touch it, shock should come. Subject shock. Coming or not coming, you should know. Because server could over, no? Anyway. Now this program, try to understand. Very biggest code I typed. Moreover, I controlled this program with diagram only. Diagram will play key role. Now in this diagram, sir, here employee login is there, sir. This employee login I will do, sir, as an assignment. Okay, right? Because same only. Click on employee login, enter employee ID. Based on employee ID, show the employee details and log out. Enough. Very less actions. And one more is delete. These two things you have to do. Okay, right? Make it. Update above application. Assignment. Above application with the following. Update above application with the following. First one is perform delete operation. Perform delete operation. If I click on delete through URL rewrite, employee ID will come. Using that employee ID, I'll find one employee bean in the array list. I'll delete that employee bean from the array list. Then I'll delete the employee from our database. That's the first task. Okay, right. Then the second one is, sorry, if I click on employee login. So construct employee login. Construct employee login. Construct employee login. In employee login, read employee ID. Read employee ID and show the following options. Show the following options. What are the options means? View details and logout. View details means complete details, your name, nothing but that all will come. Okay, right. Name will be there, designation will be there, basic salary. You can see now what updations happen. Suppose the company maintains attendance means attendance you can see. Swiping card is there, no? You can add that option as I want to see my number of days I worked means one option you can give it. Daily you will be swiping the card, the time will be recorded, time out. So how many days I came in this month, if not, employee can see. Of course, if you want to do that, next levels you can do. Now you cannot do because frameworks are available now for you. That one API will be there, that you can do. That case study, if you want, I'll write it and give it. Up to here, everybody should do. Okay, right. Now see, what is pending part still? Right. This is the diagram. On that day, I shown this object layout to you. What is the first object created here? Servlet context. What is the second object? Servlet config. What is the third one? Servlet object. What is the fourth one? Request. Next, response. Here print writer is there means print writer. If not there here. Next we covered what now? Cookie and HTTP session. Background what is there now? Beans are there. DAO is there. DAO means insert retrieve that operations. One bean is there, no problem. More beans are there, who will come now? Java collection framework. So what you learned from me means you learned request, you learned response, you learned session, cookie, you learned beans, DAOs, JCFs. What is pending means config, context, nodes is pending. Now we write one small program to cover them. Then servlet objects will be completed. Right? Already I used this one, but some more nodes is available. So if I write nodes on context and config, then servlet will be ended. Already we are using beans perfectly in the background. DOs you are using. JCFs 2 times used already, released. Company specifies anything, you use that. Already you know collection framework, you can use anything. Right? Remaining objects I covered. You observe my notes, you'll understand. I use attribute in the request. I use attribute in the session. I use attribute in the context. By plan I used. JSP, I am using request and response. Of course, response is nothing but out only. JSP can access two shared objects. One is session, one is context. Session is accessed by what name now? Session. This is accessed by application. Here also config we not used. So this will be the last conclusion class. On that day we write notes on JSP and we stop it. So next class will be context and config. From now all single classes only over. If I write that notes, servlet will be ended. The servlet objects ended. Now servlet life cycle will come. Up to now servlet life cycle discussion not ended. Why means we are busy in understanding the components available in the servlet. So once the servlet components came to ending, then we write servlet life cycle. So tomorrow's class is context config nodes. Before that, run the program today and come. Tomorrow I'll give one case study. Assignment will be given to you. That assignment who are interested show to me before 1 week. Because the batch is going to be ended within 1 week. Who complete that assignment within 1 week, you can show to all. Tomorrow I'll give one question to you. Full-fledged HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Servlet, JSP, DAOs, all kept in. You must write that assignment. I'll give it. No, sir. That much of time not there means for me also headache will not be there. So I'll give that assignment tomorrow to you. What are the inputs given by your UI trainer? What are the inputs given by your Oracle trainer? What are the inputs given by your Java trainer? Two trainers, core and advanced. I'll give one case study right within 1 week. If you are interested, show it. If not, leave it. Understood is fine, all right. Tomorrow I'll give the case study. After that, I'll go for conclusion. In that conclusion, what I'm going to do now, I'll write the notes on context, config. It takes one session. After that, servlet life cycle. After servlet life cycle has been completed, then we introduce MVC model. We introduce MVC model discussions will happen. In that MVC model, two architectures available. In that architecture, JSP will be the dominating architecture. Then we conclude the JSP. Once the JSP conclusion has been completed, last we show one program, how to read the data from checkboxes, radio buttons that we read one program and we show it. This is your syllabus pending. All of it clear? Right. Take a break bit early because for me notes is there, I'll copy it. Right. Tomorrow class is there. Thank you very much for today.
బ్యాచ్ ప్రాసెసింగ్ లో ఇది ఒకసారి చెప్పారు. అంటే లూప్ లా చెప్పారు. ఇక్కడ సెట్ ఆఫ్ క్వెరీస్ అన్ని ఇక్కడ అరేలో స్టోర్ అవుతాయి కదా. సో ఇది ఒకసారి చెప్పారు. అంటే దీని మీనింగ్ ఏంటి? అంటే ఒక్కొక్కటి ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఐ లోపలికి వస్తుంది. అంటే వాల్యూ ఐ అనేది ఒకసారి 0 వస్తుంది, ఒకసారి 1 వస్తుంది. క్రియేట్ క్వెరీ రాస్తే 0 వస్తుంది, ఇన్సర్ట్ రాస్తే